What's up, you guys? It's Matt here. Welcome back to another NFA video. Now, on this channel, like I said, I wanted to talk about stocks, but I think I can open it up to crypto and stock related stuff. So if we want to talk about meta or we want to talk about the metaverse, we can talk about anything that's there and, discuss what businesses are doing as well as what tokens are doing. So today in this video, I wanted to talk about Elmo ERC because I haven't really made it known in like a standalone video as to what I feel about the new changes or the things that Elmo is doing. And we'll explain exactly what it is and where they were and where they are now and give you my honest opinion. Now, just to throw it out there, I still am a fan of, the team behind it and the transparency, and I love having that transparency. It's just we always have a situation where things change, and I'm going to express what has changed and my feelings behind it, but don't think that I'm just bagging on Elmo because I still do hold Elmo. What I could have done is while it was at a penny or 2 pennies or whatever, I could have sold my Elmo, but I didn't because I believe in, the transparency. I believe in the group behind it, even though they just, they made a decision that I don't necessarily agree with. They still confronted me and still told me as to why they're doing it. And the transparency is just like unmatched in a lot of different communities that I've seen. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, hit that notification bell for more videos like this one. Also, make sure you check out some of the links down below. It may help out the channel. And if you want to check out my main channel where I talk about a lot of cryptocurrency as of right now, feel free to check that out. The link should be in the description somewhere. But anyways, Elmo ERC is a position that currently stands at about 52% of a penny. Sorry for the meowing cat. She's probably going to be meowing for a little bit. But 52% of 52 or 53% of a penny, down about 2.5%. We're seeing the total supply here, right? Let's go back up here and look at the market cap. The current market cap is at $1.7 million. We're also seeing the volume at 161,000. Now, from what they've done, they were transparent with me and let me know about situations that happen across a lot of cryptocurrencies that I really didn't know about. And that really opened my eyes to even more transparency from their team, talking about market maker volume. And market maker volume is mainly just to, keep things rolling and keep things moving, because typically you're not really seeing as much volume as you actually see on CoinMarketCap. So a lot of the exchanges will kind of inflate volume in order for you to have, relevancy. But really, instead of you having $100,000 in volume, you're having $10,000 in volume. So it's still great to be able to see any type of volume. Obviously, you're not going to see the multiple millions of dollars that you're seeing with like Dogecoin and Shiba Inu and Ethereum, or billions of dollars with Ethereum, or billions of dollars with Bitcoin. But you are still seeing a decent amount of volume, and that's what I like to see. Now, the total supply is sitting around 352 million. This is significant because they have, the reason why I'm a big fan of Elmo is for what they are, right? They're a hyper deflationary project that focuses on burning the coin. Everything that they build, everything that they want to implement is focused on building the coin or burning the coin. And that's the reason why I wanted to like really be a part in any way of the project, because I'm a big fan of burning. Most people know that I love burning. I want to see exchanges implement burning. Now, in the beginning, they had it fully implemented on every exchange that they were a part of. So all these exchanges that you see here, besides MEXC, LBank, Bitmart, Bitforex, CoinW, and Uniswap, you were able to see burns that were going through with their regular volume. Well, they changed something a bit that I don't necessarily agree with, and I'll be honest to say that I don't agree with, that MEXC is a layer, or is a tier 2 or tier 1 exchange. I classify it as tier 2. Others may classify it as tier 1. But they basically said, no, we're not doing any burns, but you can still list on here, and we will offer you on here, and you'll see a decent amount of volume from there. But they didn't basically give an ultimatum or anything. They just said, if you want to list on here, you can, but we're not going to offer any type of burn tax. Well, all of these burn taxes were happening over on LBank and Bitmart and Bitforex and CoinW. So they were like, to be fair to all of those, you're going to have to take away the burn tax there so that people aren't just moving over to MEXC. And So that's what they did. They took away the burn tax from every single place besides the DEX, and they're going to focus on DEX volume and different activities to burn um, Elmo. And for the most part, right now, we still have been seeing burns. If we go to Elmo's website here, we can see that in the last 24 hours, 80,000 has been burned, or 7 days, 823,000 Elmo has been burned. Now, that's a decent amount, especially when you're in the hundreds of millions, but it is going to take you a while in order to burn down that entire supply, but it still will have an impact overall as you see that. But remember, as prices increase, the burning will probably die down unless you have some sort of a larger impact with like a game or NFTs or staking, that a portion goes to burning as well, which they do have all of that stuff to factor in burning. So I hope that it stays up there, but I don't necessarily agree with taking away the exchanges. The reason why I was such a big fan of it, the largest fan of it, was because of that kind of breaking down that wall, that barrier that CEX has really set. While a coin decides to do this, CEXs can decide to do something completely different because it's not traded on chain when you're on a CEX, it's off chain. So it doesn't really affect the same way as if you're trading on chain with a burn tax. So honestly, we saw a bigger impact then, and we're not really seeing this huge impact now, but we are seeing some sort of an impact. So I'm okay with that. So that's the main features behind it, is the fact that it burns a lot in every single way. Everything that it implements is going to have some sort of a burn feature to it, I guess, besides CEX volume, unless they decide to change their mind. But I feel like once you already have a contract, once you already have it in writing, you're not really going to change anything that's there. Now, the amount of holders that you have is about 3,452 holders within it, ranging from the 7% all the way down to 1% here for the top 17 wallets there. So you have a decent amount of holders and a decent distribution, right? It's spread out to a lot of people. It's not all in one place, which is definitely a really, really good thing. Now, I have a total of 220,000 Elmo. And I know people that have way more than I do. I'm just a decent fan of it, and I wanted to put out a video explaining my thoughts on what they have done. Now, again, this isn't the like end just because I'm not really a fan of the changes that they made. I'm a fan of the transparency and the conversations that they had with me. Like, they were open to have a conversation about market maker volume, open to have a conversation about where their plans are with the burns and how much they plant, or how much they see themselves burning even without the CEX burn tax side. But I'm so disappointed, not in them, disappointed in the fact that now we have to wait for another project to come along to kind of break down that wall. And what's crazy is MEXC already did burn tax for Terra Luna Classic voluntarily. Why would they not choose to do the burn tax for Elmo ERC when they already have done a burn tax? It's not like they've never done one. That's what I don't understand. I feel like MEXC could have been persuaded to do so, but we kind of gave that up for what appears to be $60,000 worth of volume versus, maybe just not having that $60,000 worth of volume, and who knows how much of market maker volume is actually in there. So that's just my opinion. But again, I still want to see the success for Elmo. I want to see them list on more exchanges and develop more and more things. It's just, as you create on the DEX side, it just costs more money to develop new things and to maintain whatever portion you're trying to maintain with all these things, and graphic designers for NFTs and just all of this stuff that you may have to pay for versus being on an exchange that continuously burns. So I'm excited to see what happens next. I still have my 220,000 Elmo, just to be 100% transparent with you guys and transparent with them as well. It's not, for me, it's a significant amount, but I guess compared to a lot of other people, there's a ton with so much more. So guys, hit that like button, hit that subscribe button. I'm going to get out of here and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya.